Hey yo, what's up YouTube? Whatever platform this is on, I don't even know if this is. It's probably on YouTube. Um, Hello. Welcome to a story time here with Brandon, okay? And today I'm going to be talking about the first time I ever did ecstasy, okay? I was very young, probably younger than I should have been, looking back at it. Now that I'm like grown the fuck up, I look back at these times and I wonder what the fuck was going through my head. You know, I don't know what my problem was as a young kid, but uh, I really should have waited to experiment with drugs at least until I was like 18 or something. You know what I mean? For harder drugs like ecstasy and cocaine and Xanax, you really should wait until you're at least an adult. You shouldn't fucking do them to begin with because uh, let me shut the fuck up. Anyways, so the first time I did ecstasy, I was only 14. Okay, how did how did you get your hands on ecstasy at 14 years old? Well, my brother was 8 years older than me, and he had a bad habit of doing all kinds of drugs. All right, and he liked to involve me with his shit. So one night, and this is no joke. He literally tells this story to all the people that we know, at least that we're like on that friendly level with. He likes to brag about this shit. It's quite hilarious. Um, I mean, it makes me laugh every time I think of that night. I woke up literally fucking 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I wake up and he like fucking turns the light on. Doesn't even like I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Right, the light comes on, and I'm like, and I smell fucking French fries, and I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker had a French fry up to my nose to wake me up, okay? He's waking me up with a McDonald's French fry. And he has a, to me, I was thinking, like, wait, you have French, like, I wake up and I look at him and I'm like, why are you holding a bag of cereal if there's French fries under my nose? Like, which one is it? Like, are you about to feed me fries or you got cereal? Like, what the fuck is going on here? And he's like, it's ecstasy, Brandon. It's not cereal. I'm like, what the fuck? This bag of Lucky Charms that I thought he had. I mean, they were Lucky Charms, technically, but this bag of Lucky Charms that I thought, he had were actually like, I don't know, fucking 10,000 ecstasy pills or some shit. This man was he was trapping a little bit back in the day. So I'm like, what? And of course, he gives me. I think he gave me like 5 or 6 of them. So I stashed them away. Put them in my drawer, and obviously went back to sleep because I had fucking school the next day. This wasn't a Friday or a Saturday. You know, this is a fucking like a Tuesday or some shit. Tuesday or Wednesday, and this motherfucker's in my room, and I have school in like 5 hours. So God, and my brother was such a little fucker sometimes, but I love the shit out of him. But he really fucking whatever. He gave me times like this to talk about. So the weekend came around, and I was kind of interested in this ecstasy stuff. I From the moment like the day after, I realized what I had. Like he gave me the pills, and I'm looking them up. I'm kind of seeing what they do. I'm asking people, and no one knows. Everyone just has like stories of other people doing it, right? Because mind you, I'm a fucking freshman, okay? So I'm asking other freshmen and other sophomores, and no one. I don't think no one had did ecstasy, but there was a very young age to be doing that shit at. So no one really could give me an answer besides, oh, I hear it makes you fucking like horny and all you just want to rave and shit. So I'm like, what? Like, why would my brother give me these pills? It's kind of suspect, but So, the weekend comes around, and I get kind of, I'm like, I heard a couple, makes you this, makes you that. Sometimes it could like, you get trippy little visuals and shit like that. And once I heard like visuals, I was like, that sounds kind of cool. Uh, there's something about visuals and just seeing things that kind of, I don't know, it just stood out to me. I was like, I can get with that. Let's fucking try something. So, weekend comes around, and my brother, he told me, he had, he was rolling up some weed and smoke a joint, smoke a blunt, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pop this fucking ecstasy pill, and then I'm gonna go smoke and see what happens. All right. So I popped my pill. I only took one because the fuck, like, yo, this is my first time. I'm 14 years old. I don't even know. I don't even know if my balls were even like really down there yet. So no hair on my chest, obviously. Uh, so I popped my pill. I think like 40 minutes. So, and my brother hits me up, tells me to come to his room, so we can go out in the patio and smoke real quick. And I go out there. I'm not really feeling the pill yet. I know I'm feeling weird, but I'm not really feeling anything yet. But when I started to hit the blunt, it was almost like instantaneous. Like the moment I like exhaled, the moment I exhaled, it was like everything in my field of perception like turned into like an animated picture. All right. So I'm like on the patio that we used to have. We had like a yard with like palm trees, but mind you, it's nighttime, so that's all I can really see is like the street. Like there's a street light, and I can see through the yard into the street. That's lit up, and I can see my neighbors' houses and shit. And looking forward, if I dragged my eyes, like if I like looked over to the right, it was like everything was like shuddering, like it would like like shudder, and like wherever I stopped, that would turn to like a frame. Like it was like I could frame this shit. Like I was sitting there just like, holy fuck! Like now I understand why these motherfuckers be taking this shit. This is fucking awesome. This looks so cool. Everything looked like I was in the year 3000 or something. Like everything looked so futuristic. Everything was so, I couldn't believe technology. Like I pulled out my phone, looked at my phone, and I was like, what the fuck is this device? Like, and you already know, once you get that fucked up, it's like a whole nother level of weed high thoughts. All right, you start to think about crazy shit. I just start thinking about like aliens and fucking satellites and how they keep them in the air and just all the stupid shit. Like obviously the orbit, the orbit, gravity, planet. Yeah. No, that's not the way you think when you're fucking rolling or off whatever that shit is. It's wild, okay, and especially at a young age, that was life changing. Not in a not in like a great way, but it kind of opened up my eyes a little bit. But anyways, so yeah, that is after that. I think I think I just was weird, and after we smoked, I went into my room and I was just listening to like techno and fucking all kinds of baser shit. I definitely beat my fucking meat. I was trying to hit up some girls, but everyone was fucking asleep or whatever. It was kind of late. Um, yeah, you definitely do get horny on that shit, or at least I did. I was definitely I was yearning for some touch. I was yearning for some feeling. I was trying to feel something. I was trying to get jiggy with it, okay? And that just that wasn't happening that night. Neither do I think. I don't think your dick can work properly on that shit because I think I was just beating my meat for fucking hours, and I don't think I was able to. I don't think I was able to release. I can't recall. I don't think so. It's a very long time ago. This is damn, now that I think about it, 14 years ago? Holy shit. It's a long time. Yeah, long time ago. Back in, what is this, 2009? It was back in 2009. I'm telling this story in 2023. It's a long time. It's a long time, buddy. It's been a while. Um, but yeah, I think I just got weird after I smoked with my brother and just, was lonely as fuck in my room. And yeah, I don't think I did ecstasy for probably three years after that. I knew that wasn't something I could be doing all the time. It's not like weed. I felt all fucking drained as shit. The day after, you're all just drained of all your serotonin. Life is not what it used like. The day after you take ecstasy, you're gonna feel like everything sucks. At least that's what's happened to me every time I fucking do it. I feel like everything sucks and I can't be happy and I just want to do more ecstasy, and that's what scares me about MDMA. You got to be real careful with that shit. It's quite addictive, and if you have an addictive personality, I would personally stay away from it because you're probably gonna want to fucking roll every day. And it doesn't work like that. You will fuck up your serotonin levels, and you will never ever be able to be just naturally happy again. It'll fuck you over. But anyways, that's my story. I know it wasn't that crazy, but hey, that picture shit really got me, and I figured I would tell some other people. So thank you all for listening, and have a great fucking day. I'll see you in the next one.